2. Welcome to the Friendly Geordies podcast with Friendly Geordies, Miss Love, and myself.
We've got
a lot of segments today that we have to go through. Jordan, let's start with a quick one because this one was it happened today. I don't know if you followed this, but apparently Jim Chalmers has updated his super policy. And the two, first of all, like what he's done is one, which is like, I think the biggest point was
we're scrapping it all.
No, we're not scrapping it all, but so you were taxed on your capital gains before realizing it. So let's say you've got stocks, they would charge you tax based on like what you've made, the capital gains on it. But now they're only doing it if you cash out.
Yeah, but wasn't that always how capital gains works?
I think it wasn't before, but it is now. Let me just like go through it just in case I'm getting this wrong.
Oh, really? Hang on. So, if you sell stocks and then buy other stocks, you're not getting charged on capital gains anymore.
Look, let me just
I'll take that.
This is out of my depth of knowledge.
Okay. So there's no tax on unrealized gains.
Easy. It's very unrealized capital gains tax. Realize
the tax applies.
Capital gains.
Please stop showing capital gains.
The tax applies only to realized gains, such as when interest is earned, a dividend is received.
We have to stop saying gains.
Hey,
capital part's fine.
All right.
No gain, no pain.
Yay.
Yeah, but that's what I'm. Is that the new slogan? It should be.
Yeah, it is. So
mad.
So for example, you won't be taxed if you have a property, but if you sell the property, you'll be taxed on the profits. And
I always thought that's how it worked.
Or if a dividend is received. That's not how they were doing it before, but they've updated it. The second thing that they've done is that they've created an additional one, which is people over 10 million in their super accounts will be charged 40%.
10 million.
And then like people that have more than 3 million will be charged 30%. But what they've done this time, which makes their critics happy, is that it's indexed. So I think it'll be one second. Let me just in case I'm getting this wrong.
Pulled out the. Sorry.
Okay, another thing is there's an extra top up for low income earners, which is between 37,000 and 45,000. If you earn between that, then you actually get a tax credit, which goes up from 500 to around 810 on average. So that's one of the things. But the one that was the biggest one that in most cases, Labor's proposal was to double earning tax for earnings above 3 million in any individual's fund. But the original 3 million threshold would not be indexed to adjust for inflation. So now it's indexed to adjust for inflation. So it's not based on the absolute dollar. So this addresses Paul Keating's criticism, which is that everyone in 20 years is going to have. So if it's adjusted to inflation, then that will be taken into account.
Yeah, well, I think that's probably a crowd pleaser thing, even though, what are we talking about? Crowd pleasing superannuation tax reform.
Yeah.
But I think that there was a lot of people whinging about that, but I think that the parliamentary report that came out said it's fine not to index it. And so I think that they've sort of been to public pressure on that. So I think cowards, stick with the technocrats. They're the ones that have the fingers on the pulse of the general public.
But the other question is like, it's not... The Greens and Liberal are still shitting on them. So the Greens' point of view is that this is just caving into the richest people in Australia, blah, blah, blah.
Everything's always caving. Right. Greatly increasing the tax on them and closing a bunch of their loopholes is caving into the rich. Yes, very good as always.
Whereas the Liberal Party...
I'm sure that you fully understand what has just been said. I swear to God, I understand what superannuation is from Ali gleaning on his laptop going like 40%. I think it's indexed now, man. Really? I thought that you got that the whole time. I thought that was the policy the whole time. I reckon I have a better understanding of superannuation than the entire Greens party. I think they don't understand what it is.
Whereas the Liberals, their reaction to this is that this was a policy that was opposed by the Liberal Party every step of the way, and this is a victory for common Australians. It also discredits Jim Chalmers completely. They don't know what they're talking about, and we're going to review this policy in detail to find the nitpicks that we're going to still shit on them. That this part I'm saying, they didn't say it. But yeah, they're saying like, this just tells you like how Labor's economic policies can total shit. And if we weren't here, then like this horrible policy would have been passed.
Right. Okay. In other words, they don't have a criticism. They're saying, we will find something to shit on in the future.
Yeah, that's
but
what they're
there's
saying.
nothing that we can be angry about now.
Yeah. But let's not
But
forget
we'll
that they
think of
suck.
something. We will think of, give us some time.
Yeah.
Give us some time.
And Labor's...
This is a pretty weighty piece of paper. In fact, I don't think that Ali could bench this new report, frankly. It's only 10 pages long.
And Labor's Jim Chalmers' view was, look, now I've taken every consideration. Can you just pass it now, please?
Yeah.
And
I'm so glad. I've never been more happy to be Australian than right now. I feel like everybody is on board with Labor's agenda. No one cares what these other two parties are.
dude, I don't know if people are.
One.
No, I don't know if people are.
I don't think they care. I think they're saying things into a vacuum. It's like they're dejectedly walking into the booth at ABC. What do you think about the superannuation? There's a tax on the rich. It's really bad. It's
The libs
not doing
here,
enough for the rich.
the libs
That's it.
here are like the Democrats in America.
Why?
Well, no power.
No power.
Not-
Really unpopular.
Can't do anything.
Shut up.
Yeah, can't do anything.
No one's listening to them.
No, yeah, exactly.
Dude, Labor's getting a lot of shit from everywhere. This is the problem that you would have if you're the only sort of big political party left on the scene. They got a lot of hammering from the 5% deposit thing.
Yeah, they did get
Yeah,
hammered
but-
for that. But
Classic. I think it's what do we whinge about this week? I think really what you're looking at is the only people that are watching politics now are so socially stunted and indoors that they are the people that complain about everything, and so it sounds more like it's ricocheting throughout the public more than it is.
Yeah.
But I can guarantee you one thing, guys. My job is to focus on politics. I'm not focusing on it. I don't care. Does anyone really care? Like,
I'm
if
not
you
either.
seriously do care about it at this stage, you really suck as a person.
I kind of agree with that.
There's no way that you're a good
I
person.
kind of agree with that.
And I'll add this: you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You are getting all of your information
Facebook.
from X.
Yeah.
But what I
think
want to
you're
say is like the entire media spectrum from SBS to Sky News was against the Labour Party. Like it was coming from everywhere.
For the 5%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is a
and you could
ridiculous.
see it reflected. And that's why when we explained the 5% deposit scheme last time, you saw people nitpicking and zooming in on half a sentence that we said and then going off on this long tangent that had absolutely nothing to back it up. Just, it's not making the house affordable for me, so it sucks. Yes, that's how national policy works. It should be geared entirely to whoever you are. That you don't understand in the first place.
And the thing is too, like people,
the whole nation's policies should be put to your vague whims.
and like the people that were complaining about housing, it's like it was put forward. Was it Rudd or Shorten that were like, we'll do what was it? We'll scrap negative gearing, and they was voted. They weren't voted in. They'll voted out
By these same people that were complaining.
That's what I mean. So it's
Yeah.
like, which do you want? It has
just
to be
wanna
one.
complain.
It has to be one.
No, they just want to complain.
Yeah.
That's their problem. They don't want any solutions at all.
Yeah. All I can say is like
They want a
it's a,
solution that they heard some crackpot like me maybe saying on YouTube, and that's it.
Right,
That's
yeah.
and furthermore, as soon as that's out, they will do the same thing. They'll turn around like the Greens and say, this is caving to the rich. Whatever it is, it's caving to the rich always.
Yeah.
It is really difficult to be a centrist politician at the moment. Like,
is,
you're
eh?
Not in Australia, man.
But well, I mean, in terms of like criticism, you know, like the whole world, like everyone's. There's
don't you
just so
think-
much negativity.
but don't you think
now
he's
that,
right?
like it's impossible to satisfy people.
But don't you think he's right what he's saying where it's like, it seems like that online, but that's not representative of, like, not everyone is online.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah.
Most
Well, everyone's
people
online, but everyone's online watching people bench.
Yeah.
They're
But I'm
not
not
watching this.
But they're not, the ones that are complaining seems to be probably the loudest. It seems like if you're on social media, you'll get these articles.
No,
you know?
all I'll see, all you'll show is, look, we will do what this audience clamours for, and we will do very niche Australian things, and it will always algorithmically massively bomb. What does
Really?
that tell you? It tells you that
Damn.
no one cares about Australian politics.
Shit.
No one.
Right.
Unless it's this next segment, which is What's your opinion on Lidia Thorpe's latest controversy? Have you heard about this?
Now I'm interested.
Is that the Palestine thing?
Yeah, well, but like,
Well, of course it was.
for those of you that
the
don't
freedom
know,
fighter continues.
she was at a
struggle.
pro-Palestinian rally, and at some point she says that I'm here to burn down the Parliament House. This has gotten her into some trouble. Pauline Hanson has demanded that the AFP take action immediately.
Damn.
Yes, that seems like a reasonable thing to say to some psycho releasing hot air.
Yeah, Pauline Hanson says
Get the AFP on a senator too.
Pauline Hanson has lost all trust in the Labor government and government in general, but she still believes that the Australian Federal Police will take strong and strict action to maintain our sovereignty and stop these threats.
Now that should really... I wish that you could explain that to Pauline Hanson's voter base. You do realise the only thing she likes is federal cops. No one likes federal cops. Least of all Pauline Hanson. Pauline Hanson's entire audience base, I swear to God, are voting for her because they once got a speeding ticket that they thought they shouldn't have gotten.
Fair. I've thought about
But
it.
they're going to like the feds.
Yeah.
But like, so, and Lydia's reaction to that was like, I wasn't serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's investigation over. You can sit back on this one, AFP.
The
Like you
Liberals,
do most of your time until Peter Dutton's in, and then you get busy. But
the Liberals are complaining that Labor isn't doing enough to denounce Lidia Thorpe and her craziness, and Labor is saying we just don't want to give it oxygen.
That's a fair
which is
thing.
the right
I
thing
think that's
to
the
do.
right thing.
So
It's
those are
that's
the
like
different
that's
I think
the
that's
mature.
your job, Pauline. Your job is to shit on Lidia Thorpe.
Yeah.
Labor's job is to govern. Labor's job is to come up with superannuation loopholes. It's not to
Superannuation
take up-
loophole.
Sorry, close superannuation loopholes. Oh, exposed.
Exposed.
Finally, the Freudian slip comes out after all these years. Clip it. He said it.
He technically said it.
No, those are your words, lad. Those
You know
are your
what?
words.
If you did clip it,
You said it, bro. Oh man!
Dude, the last thing I saw Pauline do, because I think I follow her on Facebook, was
No, don't. You follow her. Don't say you think.
Anyway, I
Nah,
saw
your
a
words,
video.
your
I saw-
words, bro, your
I
words.
saw her doubly exposed. I saw a video where she was just like, oh, it bummed me out. She was just like, these paper bags at Woolies are ridiculous. They fall apart. Look at him. And she's carrying them. She's like, look, and yet they make you pay 25 cents for them. She's rallying. She's like, bring back plastic bags.
Yes.
That's what she...
All the big issues. Lidia Thorpe said something. Let's bring back something that does not need to be brought back.
Should
It is
not.
so bad for the
Should
environment.
not.
That's the hill to die on. That
Yeah.
one right there. Single-use plastic. It's
Crazy. That's
This
one
is
thing
what
where I'm
keeps
just like,
her
it's
up at
crazy.
night.
Like, even I'm like, you know what? Yeah. When I'm on my little bike, plastic bags are easier. But guess what I did? I found a way around it. You put the paper bag in a backpack. It's I probably saved. That's like, that was saving turtles.
saved-
Just that. Putting a backpack on. I can live without. I don't want plastic bags back. Like,
And also, come on, it's so pov to be riding around in a bicycle with
plastic bags on the thing.
When
It's
are you
worse.
delivering Uber
It's
in
worse.
India,
It's
are
worse.
you?
It's just so bad. It's
does
a
that?
crazy hill to die on. But the scary, like, and like my mum would be into it, but I'm like, no, it's not. It's just, come on.
And that's why she's doing it.
Yeah, because she knows that.
Because that entire boomer, they lost their minds. COVID was not what finished them off. It was the plastic bag ban. That sent them off the deep end. What? The world isn't exactly how I remember it is when I was 12? We haven't learned new things since the 1960s?
I mean,
this is outrageous.
I was annoyed at first too, but then very quickly I was like, what? No, this is definitely the right thing to do. Single-use plastic bags is insane.
It is.
There's enough. I think we can all agree there's enough plastic in the world. Considering it might, like,
Let's
we
bring
can't
back-
have kids because of microplastics.
No, that's her 2050 target, to ensure that there's more
No
plastic in
children.
the ocean than fish. That's what she's going for.
Yeah, that one made me just like, dude, what are you
All got a
talking
20
about?
We're all thinking about the future.
Hey, let's bring back whale oil again.
It's probably more
I miss
environmentally
that.
friendly than plastic bags.
Man, Pauline.
I don't understand that one.
Pauline, do you enjoy your life? Have you enjoyed a second of your life since you left the fish and chip shop? Surely this isn't better. Don't you think you would have been way happier complaining about immigrants to other customers that agreed with you?
Yeah.
Other than going on Andrew Bolt and then getting slayed on Twitter every day.
Does she? She's
that's a life. An entire life is saying something and then a bunch of people in the comments being like, you're racist.
Right.
Yeah, dude, but like working at a fish and chip shop sucks balls. Like if
Is
you
it better
told
than
me
that? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, if you told me like
I don't know.
you either work at this fish and chip shop, which is like horrible, you just come back home smelling of oil, like deep frying shit all day long, versus you just have to shit on a few brown people every now and then. You got to be like a little well-known racist.
But not every now and then. You still have to do that fish and chip shop worker mentality.
We're not talking about
Sky
her
News
sensible
comes to you and it's
policies.
like, how many shitting ons do you want today? 3? Yeah, all right. Gets a little pencil out that's that thick. You know how they've got that thick one for some reason?
I like that one, yeah.
You like
The
that?
arty one. It's like an art pencil or something, yeah. I like those.
Yeah, but you only like it because you're wearing glasses now and you can't see the thin one anymore. And let's be honest,
pretty
I need
good.
to upgrade to the 1B. The 2B's not good.
Oh, is that fair?
Just love like seeing the world in 2 dimensions.
So you're not outraged by Lydia's comments?
Yeah, they are outrageous.
but
everything she says is outrageous.
Don't
And
give
I
it fire.
kind of
Don't
like
give
it
it
because, look,
Don't give it oxygen.
the Senate is a clown show, but you may as well be entertained by it.
So you'll be sad if she goes less masala.
Way less masala without her. Because the other thing is, she spices up Pauline. Pauline is salt.
I know, so,
Need some chili on
dude,
there.
no, Pauline is chicken salt.
Pauline is chicken salt.
yeah.
That's the condiment she is.
Yeah, but they do have a very symbiotic relationship. Like without Lydia, Pauline is nothing, and without Pauline, Lydia is nothing.
Yeah,
think
no, they are the anemone and
Together-
clownfish
Yeah.
of Parliament.
Yeah,
Together,
they
their
are.
powers get magnified.
Yeah.
Exactly. They are ensuring that both of them have a career.
Yeah.
And I think they know the game too. Maybe not Lidia Thorpe. I don't think that she understands that she is in Parliament.
No, she is the game. Yeah, but like she obviously, threatening to burn down the Parliament House.
They
is
are
not
That is
great.
insane.
Perfect.
That is insane. That is crazy. But like, I agree that just don't give it oxygen, because then we get into the American system. Like,
Thankfully,
what's
no
going
one
on in
cares
America.
about Lydia. So like, no one's afraid that this is call to violence. Like, yeah, but no one's paying attention. to her.
Yeah, yeah.
But if she was, a Tommy, dude, this is the other thing. Who's our version of Tommy Robinson? Who's
Peace,
like,
love. I mean, he kind of is.
We're not
really
talking
endearing the Australian spirit by not going out and starting soccer riots.
How many
sitting at
Pakistani
home.
rape gangs do you think there are, right? Give me a number. It's 1 billion, right? It's not what you said. I'll tell you that much.
See?
do
Told ya.
we have crazy characters like that? Pushing.
Yeah, we
very
had that
intense-
Tommy Sewell guy that was popped
Aussie
up for a second and then
Who's
he went
that?
to
Would
jail.
Aussie Cossack apply as one of them?
But I mean, what numbers?
He's
is he
in
doing
Russia.
these days?
He lives in Russia
Dude,
now.
you know if you ask this question to like ABC journalists, what they would say? Friendly Geordish.
No way.
No,
they
they-
would claim that you are that.
No, they wouldn't. Even
You
that's a stretch.
I think because there's no one else.
But if
Far
you
out, man, if they
Isaac,
say that.
Isaac's considered more intense.
Isaac's not really political. Isaac
right.
spends most of his life fighting the good fight. Chicks with underarm hair. I suppose that is political in some sense.
It is.
Free the hair.
Who's the
I
Tommy?
saw that he was on Kill Tony the other day.
I did.
Really?
I saw like a
What?
clip of
He had a
it.
pretty good call.
Did he?
too.
What did he say?
The clown one.
It was because like Kill Tony. Let's be honest.
He's not good. It's not good.
Look. I've seen some things that have made me laugh on it, but a lot of the time it's well, you just suck a dick.
Yeah.
Suck a dick.
Yeah.
Anyway, Isaac came on, said something nice to them, and they go, you just suck everyone's dick. Suck them all. Suck all the dicks. And then he was just like, I would, mate, but it looks like you've already sucked a clown off and it cummed on your shirt. And
That's pretty
he
good.
just had this weird rainbow patch all over
Mad,
his shirt.
mad.
And everyone was like, wow.
That was
Someone
quick.
said something witty.
Yeah, that's-
on Kill Tony.
Yeah, their impersonations aren't great either.
Dude, and it's also
Don't
like,
kill Tony. They're not great.
Okay,
Like
can I-
someone. Yeah.
you know what my concern is? Like the audience is so crass. I'm not trying to like say that I'm like great audience, but like a lot of times they just laugh at like
Anything.
blowjob and tits and sex. Like it.
Yeah.
I would watch like a lot of performances on that where someone would come up and just say blowjob and tits, and that would get like a standing ovation.
Right. So you're literally what
I'm just
what you were
saying
saying
it.
was accurate. It's literally that.
Yeah, I think the audience is crass, and then like eventually I stopped watching it because it was like, this is a weird atmosphere.
Yeah. I just thought it was boring. I didn't
Just
find
like
it funny.
a bunch of Hispanic dudes coming in and saying like, "Oh, I love Trump because he hates Hispanics." It's like, okay, this is not my crowd. I'm just gonna. I'm glad that this is happening. I'm not against freedom of speech. Like I'm
pretty
glad
good.
you have a safe space, but I'm just gonna like go into Jon Stewart's room instead. It makes me feel a bit better.
That dude's speech at the Trump rally was like kind of funny.
Whose?
The guy, the Kill Tony guy.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny, but like you can tell he is just like an unsavory. Like
He's also not
in-
funny, dude. I'm gonna.
Well, I
I'll be
thought that was pretty funny, but like there's no way in hell I want to meet that guy. You know, if someone was like, you could meet him, like, no, I really
dude,
don't want to
I
meet
think-
him.
Why?
He just
Why?
seems so like he's got the mannerisms of like a seedy 70s mafia guy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna like he's just gross. He's like a seedy guy. You reckon? Dirty looking guy.
he seems like a nice person.
Yeah,
He
it's
seems
that.
like a nice person in the sense that like he looks out for all those people. He's helped a lot of people and all that shit. But my criticism is like I've never seen him crack a good joke.
The Trump one was pretty. He did some pretty good ones at the Trump rally. At the Trump thing, it was pretty good.
As one of the highest paid comedians in the world, good?
No,
Or was it like,
no.
oh, that guy had a good set?
Yeah, not that. Not the best in the world. Jesus Christ.
Like that Puerto Rico joke, right? That's what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
That was pretty funny.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a
Isn't it
bad
weird that
joke.
now
Insane
being it's so
That's
strange.
for a
Before
president,
there was
though.
I used to. This was always such a lame thing that people said that they thought was very clever. Do you get the feeling that you watch the news to laugh and you watch comedians to get the news? I think it's gone to the next level where
Yeah.
I think the only way to be a successful comedian now is to more or less be a Fox News contributor that says blowjob a lot.
Yeah.
Same talking points,
Mm.
but with a lot of, yeah, you think you got an asshole? What color's your asshole? That's what I want to know. I want to know, do black people have a black asshole? That's how you do it.
Yeah, I liked it better when like the world was not this connected and like if you wanted edgy, you just had to listen to Bill Hicks. That was it. I like that better.
Nah, I didn't like that.
What I thought it was better. I don't think Bill Hicks is like a genius, but like
But there's also like edgy is good because it implies it's like the edge of the conversation.
yeah, but now everyone's
right now, everyone's edgy.
Yeah,
It's
everyone's
like
trying to be edgy.
it's where's the center?
Yeah. Jerry Seinfeld. That's what you got to watch. That's the center.
I don't know if he is. He's a bit too intense as well.
Really? Yeah.
It's
I don't
strange,
know.
isn't it? Nothing really works anymore.
Bill Burr's still pretty funny.
Yeah, but it's sort of this.
And he's
it's
not
so omnipotent now
Yeah.
that there's nothing really that's a showstopper show.
No.
It's sort of
A little bit, yeah.
some kind of tribal reinforcement.
Mm.
That's all you've got.
It is a bit like
and
that.
look, I'm guilty as charged of that, absolutely. But I think that that's indicative of our time.
Yeah.
It's that same thing that we talk about all the time. There's no such thing as art anymore. It's all been consumed by content. And so that's all you get. You get a bunch of clips of dick. And for whatever reason, sometimes that goes up in the algorithm.
I've been back on TAFs. I'm back on TAFs.
Yeah, but that's not really...
It's a talk show.
Have you ever noticed that you go to comedians for the news these days?
Oh, yeah.
Look, I'm in the same boat. I can't really throw any spears.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I insist on doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
apparently.
look,
But
it's the ecosystem, but
I think that's the ecosystem. You pretty much have to be a news anchor with some masala.
Yeah. Sad reality, but
is
such
strange.
is the
I don't
truth.
think that you can do safe comedy anymore.
really?
No, I think that it's pretty much you can either talk about sex or you can talk about ethnicities, and that's
Dude,
about
you know
it.
what I
Right.
realized, Jordan, is funny? I think what's really funny is when you are trying to explain an edgy idea, but you are restricting yourself from using certain words or whatever that would get you, that they would snip in editing because it's a bit too intense. That struggle that you have of conveying a really edgy idea without using profanity, but just like implying it, that's funnier than when you have full freedom to say whatever you want.
That's true. I also think saying something that's sort of originally edgy, that's what you're talking about there. Because I think that a lot of the time people, well, it's always been the case, but I think people mistake edgy with saying something that is gratuitously gross or gratuitously violent. And this is just not clever.
No.
What he's talking about there is you're having to come up with creative barriers to hop over.
For example, when we were doing that radio show, those kind of restrictions, Move FM, those kind of restrictions work really well with comedy because you're forced. And the other thing that happens is comedy is almost like a good joke is a bit of a puzzle that's being solved in the audience's head. Yeah. It's like you've implied something that normally you wouldn't, but it has a funny tangent and you figured it out. So you're laughing.
Yeah.
If you just lay it all bare, there's no level of puzzle solving.
Which is sort of the difficult part, because if your audience is really intelligent, you have to construct very complicated puzzles for them. Otherwise, they're not going to be amused. Yeah. Which then immediately drops you away from, say, Kill Tony's audience. You can't speak to those people. So immediately, you're kind of screwed in making something that is unique and original off the bat. Because most people are stupid and they're not going to put in the mental effort for it, nor can they.
Well, you've got to make it like easier for them. You've got to make easy puzzles. You can't go fucking Christopher Nolan on them, but you can be Adam Sandler, a little bit.
That's what I will say is good about your audience. Like they have that capability, they'll go on that journey.
Like they'll
definitely do that.
I'll give you like an example. Like if you make a little puzzle, like for example, you're saying something and you make a joke about an orange man and you imply that to Trump and it's like, he's not the only crazy orange man. Easy puzzle to solve, right? So you're Kill Tony type people. It's not a great joke, but like it's a very easy relation of an orange man to like Trump. But if you make the same joke about like, I don't know, orange revolutions, which is like the different colored revolutions that America was doing to overthrow regimes, and you make a joke about that, Kill Tony audience is not going to get that. So what I'm saying is like you can make really easy puzzles. Easy puzzles give you the same level of satisfaction for not so smart guy than that a complex puzzle would have for a smart guy as well.
Yes, that's true.
I just think like this new freedom of speech world is actually not good for comedy. You should be restricted from certain things. It makes comedy better.
Yes, but we don't live in that world anymore.
Yeah, we don't.
So that's all gone. That's the thing. God, I miss railguards.
Yeah, it's good for creativity.
It's good for everything, frankly.
Yeah, probably.
It really is.
Yeah.
We really can't be left to our own devices, can we?
Nah. Like those Move FM sketches still make me laugh the hardest I've ever laughed. Like they were so good. Like the way...
So good that we were cancelled by Ray Hadley too.
That's
when you know that cancel culture's gone too far. When you're cancelled by the man constantly crying about cancel culture.
Yeah.
Hey, the audience is talking about like what we think of the Saudi Arabia situation. All the comedians.
I've
We're not going to talk about that because we'll keep it for the upload because.
That thing with the
I
comedians.
have a view that I don't want to just give out in public because you need to have the context.
The very commie view on this.
Absolutely. Which is like, I just don't want to give that. So it's not for public.
Sign up to the upload.
So we'll discuss that on the upload. And I know, like, obviously what you guys think. But what we will talk about is, Jordan, have you heard, first of all, the New Zealand segment. Sorry.
Have you heard of New Zealand?
New Zealand, that was like the one that you and the producer brought up. That's
everyone's leaving.
Everyone's leaving New Zealand. What's going on over there? Exactly.
Right. Sucked in. Oh. There we go. How do you like that?
Don't like
I don't know. I
it at all.
just don't like the fact that they look down on us because we lived in a desert. Now you're coming begging to be in the sweltering sun, digging out our resources. Well, dig away. That's what I say to you.
Dig
Marys.
your grave.
Yeah, in you go, into the grave. Yeah, you holes from now on. That's your life.
What? Do you know?
You're all Stanley Yentles to me.
Why do you think people are leaving New Zealand? Let's start off with that.
Economy.
Yeah, the economy's terrible. It's because no one will ever say it, but it is because the wages are terrible there. And the reason the wages are terrible there is because they didn't elect Labor.
Is that really
in
why?
The right players. Yeah,
Right.
that's exactly it.
But-
The New Zealanders have this weird opposite effect that we have. They elect Labor governments in good times, which I always thought that'd be great because you could utilize the potential of the nation. But there's no good times if Labor's not there to guide you through the bad times. We've always elected Labor governments in bad times, and that's what's made us good.
Right.
They have done the exact opposite. They elect
Yeah.
Labor when it's like, okay, the global economy is doing steady. And then when it's
Right.
bad time, oh my God, we better go to the National Party. They don't know what to do. Oh no, I don't have a job anymore. This is not choice.
Can I be a little John Mearsheimer on this? It's like
From
New
Zealand's
Zealand's perspective.
They don't have a perspective. They're ours.
Yeah, but
It's our state.
That is the problem. Dude, this whole idea that like New Zealand has free movement of labor, free movement of trade with Australia is not good for New Zealand.
Yeah.
No, like it is such a bad move for you. And like from Australian, again, from my perspective, it's great because we get to like suck in your best talents and we get to invest in New Zealand property when we run out of ours. There's a lot of good things that come for Australia from it. But if you're from New Zealand, what's happening is that like any company that wants to invest in New Zealand decides not to do it because they'll invest in Australia and they'll cater to both Australia and New Zealand. All the best talents, it's so easy for them to move to Australia. Like this is from the Economics Explained video, which if you haven't checked out, watch Economics Explained on the New Zealand because it goes into this stuff as well. But like it's so easy for any sort of talent to move from New Zealand to Australia, find a bigger market. That's not good for New Zealand because what you can do is if you want to do this, then you really need to just become part of Australia. And that way, if you're a state within Australia, then at least you lose a lot of this stuff, but then you get like the GST revenue coming in,
That's
get
what I reckon.
all of the other shit. But if you're going to be an independent country, then you need to act like an independent country and not just like,
Yes, you've got two options. Either be Shinto Japan or be our eighth state.
Yeah, exactly. And also like what they're doing now is even worse, which is that they're supplementing the best skilled immigrants that are losing by like getting overseas people.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is
such
not
a
a sustainable
weird-
strategy.
right.
So like from New Zealand perspective, either you become a state of Australia or you start exercising independence and you say, hey, Australia, you're not going to suck in our best people. Also, when we put a property ban on everyone in the world, that includes Australia, it also means... Because the thing is, no one's going from Australia to New Zealand for better opportunities. All you're getting is like rich people in Australia like buying up property or a holiday house, which only makes property expensive in your country. Like, what are you getting out of it? We are getting a lot out of it. From Australian point of view, this is great. Like, honestly,
No,
we should
keep it going.
Yeah,
We're
keep it
happy with
going.
it.
But like, you got to think about yourself for a second here.
I think they do. I think it's too late. They set up that system. It was very silly.
Damn.
It should have been a reverse Pakistan and India thing. When the British Empire collapsed, they should have said, no, okay, the jig is up. This is not going to work for you.
Right.
No, you're here now. That's
Right,
it.
right.
Even though you're over there, you're still here. I mean, look, Tasmania's part of it, so you can be as well. It's a 3-hour flight. It takes longer to go to
That's
Perth.
crazy. That's way longer.
Perth has way more of a right to be its own country than New
Yeah.
Zealand.
Yeah.
You have, what right do you have being a sovereign nation, New Zealand? And as Ali said, if you're going to do it, act like one.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sick of the nonsense.
True.
And I'm sick of your stupid accent as well. Why has everything got an I in it?
Suck.
But
Suck. It's good. It's like it's not even an I. It's sort of like an I and a U.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's pretty good for us, though.
Sort out your accent too.
Yeah.
Because we get to like pitch foreign investment with like an added market. Like we always say like Australia and New Zealand. So it's kind of like we have another state without actually giving them any benefit of it.
Yeah. And I think if there's one thing that Australia needs, it's more farmland.
Yeah.
Dude, that they have. They have the most fertile land in the world.
Yeah, I know. And if it comes to Australia, we'll start farming what we farm here. Wheat. I don't think it's going to grow. It's a bit too wet here for that. Do what I say.
Welcome to mono farming.
If you wanted that, you should have stayed in your own country.
Yeah. Far out.
Yeah, but I
Poor
do.
Kiwis.
But it is such a splendid piece of real estate and land. Like,
Isn't it great that the only way that we look at New Zealand is real estate?
I know.
This is very Trumpian. You're like, join our country.
No,
I want your real estate.
I don't even.
You'll be much happier
What I'm
with
saying
us.
is like it is a beautiful country. It can be self-sustainable. It has pretty much what you would want, which is great fertile lands, natural resources, great
It doesn't have
weather.
rich resources, does it?
It does have some resources.
I'm sure it has some, like
Yeah.
in the same way that Korea has
It's also a
some.
tiny population. They don't need a lot.
Yeah, but they need something. I really don't think that you could... Look, New Zealand, you have been so big for your boots ever since Lord of the Rings was filmed. You really have. You think you're so much better than the rest of the world with your fertile... I got news for you. The third world farms things as well. All right? Can you come up with something else? Evidently not. This is all you've got.
So they've got
Make some
agriculture
berries here.
and tourism, obviously.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's
they've got
kinda
tourism,
where they
and
are.
that's all you get. You can form nothing else in that place because it's not going to become some tech giant.
I
no,
doubt
it's
it.
not.
I doubt
It's
I
it.
don't know
just-
what it's going to do.
It's such a tiny population base that it's not. There's not a lot of people incentivized to set up shop over there.
Why
It's
did
honestly
what?
ridiculous that you're a country.
Why
I'm
did-
sorry, but you're too small.
Why did Labor get kicked out there?
Huh?
Why did they kick out
This is the same
Jacinta?
reason for everything else. Oh, the cost of living crisis.
Ah, right.
It must be Jacinta's fault.
Right.
It's silly.
Right,
but
yeah.
every country on earth does it.
Yeah.
Dude, they should actually consider unification with Australia. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
That
Or-
could be a legitimate
Come on,
option.
Hostile takeover.
Oh,
Cannot win.
dude, Maori's a pretty. Seen that hucker, bro?
Oh yes, very very scary against
Those spears.
F-117.
Do they have an army?
Yes, but I mean, there's a reason that the A was at the front of Anzac.
Man, I don't know if
Right.
this is like offensive or anything, but like Maoris 100 years ago are not the same Maoris now. There's a lot of red rooster that has been consumed you know,
That has been
in terms
circulating.
of military tactics. I'd imagine that there is.
Do they have red rooster?
I don't know.
I don't know, but like I'm sure
They
they,
would
have
love it if
an
they did.
equivalent of that.
Yeah.
You know,
Guys, maybe that's the thing that you really need to invest in: red rooster franchises. That'll sort you.
They're trying to improve their society, not destroy it further. Jesus, their sodium levels are high enough.
they're saying we need to unify Canada, New Zealand, and UK. Now here's the thing.
No,
We've
no, you
screwed
can keep
over
those.
New Zealand. We don't want to get screwed over by others. Like there was a suggestion that we do this with England at one point with the UK, and we rightly said no.
Why would we say yes to that?
Well, because again, it's the same reason that New Zealand said yes to us, because there's an idea that like, oh, if we join forces with them, then like, you know, our companies can take over Australian markets. We can get people from Australia that are like, and the UK was trying to pitch that to us as well. And it's like, man, you have a bigger economy. We don't want to lose our talent to you.
Yeah.
So no. And I think that was a good decision by us. It's not,
Yeah.
we don't want to do that.
Now, Australia can be self-sustainable because Australia is a continent.
Yeah.
New Zealand is one part of Australia, really. It's another
So-
Tasmania.
It's close. Yeah. It is. Yeah. It
And
is
there's
like
nothing
it
else there. You don't have varying landscapes. Well, we have very small varying landscapes and really useless wastelands.
Hell yeah.
And that's why we're better somehow.
Bigger. It's just bigger.
It's just because we're bigger.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
can work for countries that don't have that have very like different economies. If one of like, for example, let's assume in a crazy scenario where China was also like, you know, like New Zealand, it's a white place and they're still producing all their high tech stuff. If we have something like that with them, because we're a resource economy, that what they need, we don't have manufacturing there. So like if your economies can complement each other, in some cases it can make sense. But if you're like competitors, like in many cases Australia and New Zealand are, or like America and Australia are, then you're just like making it easier for the big fish to eat you up.
Very, very silly.
Damn.
And that's our conclusion on New Zealand.
That's our conclusion on New Zealand. So you're in a yeah. I think.
And really, come on, what have you contributed to the world? 2 seasons of Flight of the Conchords. That's not many seasons.
and
Yeah,
Lord of the
that's
Rings
true.
was not even
It
you.
wasn't yours. It was America's.
What has New Zealand? Can we look up? I'll look up
some good bands?
best New Zealand inventions.
None that you guys will know.
Damn, that's brutal.
Yeah.
I bet you it'll
only
be-
musician I know of theirs is Scribe.
Oh yeah, okay,
And
yeah,
so I stand corrected. True genius.
yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, dude, okay. Here's the inventions of New Zealand, so we can judge accurately what they've contributed. Jogging.
Hell
He didn't invent that. See, this is the other bullshit thing. They also steal things.
Really?
That's a lot of what New Zealand does. The pavlova, the flat
Oh
white,
yeah.
the lamington, they all claim it. No. You don't get anything New Zealand. You come up with nothing. You have done nothing. You didn't come up with musical comedy
Wait,
acts.
that's-
You didn't even come up with Russell Crowe. He's out.
Wait, hold
true.
on, hold on. Referee whistle.
Whoa. What?
The referee whistle.
Dude, that's
That's what
pov.
Google says,
Wow,
dude.
200 years and counting. What will they come up with next?
Okay,
Oh, that is pathetic.
the egg beater.
Damn, look,
Yeah, no, that's all right. Yeah,
they did not come up with an egg beater.
It's on the list,
Really?
Egg whisker.
That's pretty good.
bro. Okay, bungee jumping.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course they would come up with that.
That's a big
But
one.
they didn't even come up. No, they didn't, because that tribe in Papua New
Yes.
Guinea's been doing
Where
it
they
for
just
thousands
smash
of
into the
years. So
ground?
sorry, you don't get that one either. Another one that they've claimed.
Oh, yeah.
Hamilton's
From your
jet
neighbours.
boat. I don't know what that is,
What? I
but
don't know.
Hamilton's jet boat.
No idea what that is.
Okay, this
Sure,
is
there's
the-
a lot of libs that are very happy
okay.
about
This
that.
is a good one. This is a good one that's actually respectable. The electric fence.
That's I thought, well, there's sheep. There's a lot of sheep. Guess that's the thing.
Is it respectable, though?
I
How
mean-
much does that really help society?
Probably a bit.
I mean,
don't know.
it helps
Maybe not.
For agriculture, obviously.
Yeah, that's something.
Keeps.
Poor country. That
Okay,
poor country.
Okay, this is clearly the best one. Disposable syringes.
Jesus.
Yeah, okay, but that's one modern miracle. One.
And that's it.
That's 5 things,
Oh.
and one of them's a ref whistle.
The jetpack.
What?
No, that's not it doesn't even exist.
That doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's not even
It's a myth.
That's not
Can't make
real.
that up. But that's it. Those are the New Zealand
Yeah.
inventions.
God bless them for their meager
What,
achievements.
do we have any good ones? I'm going to look up Australian inventions.
No, we've got sick ones.
Ours would be like
Australians are great.
they'll say the Lamington plus some weird DJ thing. DJing. I think we invented DJing.
Well, that's already more impressive than anything New Zealand's come up with ever.
But with it, okay, apparently we came up with mail.
What?
I don't get that.
What website are you
The
on?
mail or post system for physically transporting postcards, letters, and parcel. The postal service can be private. I don't know if that's true, but like that's on Google. They've invented mail apparently.
Yep. Okay, that's obviously a lie.
The
I'm starting to
polymer
read.
banknotes.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry?
The polymer banknote. I think that's the banknote with the plastic in it, so it's like fast durable and shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
I like
That is a good invention.
I do, yeah. I like
Everything Australia does is
I don't
great.
like plastic bags. I like plastic money though.
The cochlear implant.
Yeah.
It's a surgically implanted that provides a
eardrum
person
thing.
with
Oh.
yeah, okay.
Keep going. I swear there's a DJ thing. Keep going.
Stump jump plow. Stump jump plow, also known as stump jumping plow, is a kind of plow
yes. Now I know
invented
what
in
it is.
South Australia for preparing.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Such an Aussie name, isn't it?
Stop.
Stamp, jumper, 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 romper, romper, wimble,
Romper
bingle,
stomper.
bumble.
Preparing mallee lands for
Never heard of the
cultivation.
flam-de-doodle?
Get to the DJ one. I'm googling it myself.
Dude, egg beater. Apparently,
Oh.
we've
Yeah,
also
see,
invented it.
so they've done it again. New Zealand. You
No,
should be
wait, sorry.
ashamed of
This is
yourselves.
again New Zealand. My bad.
Thieves.
Invent.
No, it's ours. We invented the egg beater too.
Goon of Fortune. What's that?
No, that's the game.
Oh, damn. That's not a,
Drink goon.
Goon of Fortune. I think that's a national contribution to the world.
You don't?
I suppose it is actually. But I mean, you know, like they're not talking about it in the UN.
the Fraser
They should
lens.
be. That's why the UN's a sham. Huh?
The Fraser lens,
Yeah.
which
Also
is
great.
a special camera lens designed by photographer Jim Fraser. Fraser lens
can't-
provides an appearance of massive depth of field. Dude, okay, our inventions are definitely better than theirs. I'll give us that.
What's the population over there?
Oh, dude,
Like 5.
the black box flight recorder. Apparently, that's Australian.
no.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Is that a straight? That's
Yeah,
amazing.
and Wi-Fi and spray on skin.
spray on
Really?
skin is the next
Holy
one.
shit. I didn't know that.
Hills hoist.
Dude,
I think we
That's-
came up with lawnmowers.
hold on,
love
hold
the
on.
Hills hoist.
The electric pacemaker.
Whoa.
That is intense.
Hills hoist is
It
better.
says Google Maps. I don't know if that's true.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Really?
That sounds very CSIRO-y.
The Danish brothers Lars and Jens developed a platform of Google Maps in Sydney in the early 2000s.
Okay, well, they are Danish. Nonetheless, they did it
Along,
here. So.
along with Australians Neil Gordon and Stephen Ma.
Yeah, but they sound like footnotes, don't they?
Dude, okay,
John Gordon and David Marr were in the same room when they proposed the idea.
this is the best one.
He, Shay.
This is the best one, I reckon,
So
from
it
us.
goes.
Sorry.
The medical application of penicillin.
Wow.
That-
Holy shit.
Everybody on earth should be
I didn't
thankful
know
for that one.
Guzman and Gomez, don't forget that.
Yeah, Taco Bell,
Dude,
Mexican food.
Mexican food, you forgot that one.
Australians invented
Mexico, we came up with Mexico,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
in
yeah.
general.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true too.
Australians invented the electric drill.
Like, what is
Yeah,
that?
any tool that's good. Yeah, put some power
Holy
in.
shit.
Put a battery in it.
Yeah.
We've done it.
That
for
thing,
sure.
those things are the bane of my life. But
And permaculture.
yeah.
Apparently, we
Old
invented.
mate from Dubbo.
And
They're
Wi-Fi
talking
technology.
about him.
Ultrasound scanner. Dude, Australians are really good at inventing shit. I've just
Ultrasound.
realized.
Yeah, no, we're really impressive.
Wow.
Honestly, Australia always has punched above its weight in everything.
I thought it was just sport.
From inventions to sport
I
to
thought it was
art,
just- thought it was-
Oh, this-
politics, everything. We're really good.
This one's cute. The inflatable escape slide and rough. So you know when these airplanes are about to crash and they put out that like the slide that you have to get down from.
Really?
Australians invented that apparently.
Who said emergencies can't be fun?
Oh, and cervix cancer vaccines.
Whoa. Well,
Yeah, well, I don't
some
have it, so
mistakes
I'm
were
not
made.
Dude, nah,
Surely America's done way
dude,
more, though, like
so much
the
more
light
than
bulb
New
and whatnot.
Zealand.
Edison.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. What have they done?
True.
lately?
Maybe they haven't done that as much. I'm pretty
Invented ice.
I'm pretty impressed with this. I didn't know this at all.
Dude, I am so impressed.
I had
Like
no
all of
idea.
those inventions. New
Told you,
Zealand just
Australia's
had-
a mad country.
Yeah, it's pretty pretty good.
It's the best country on earth. I'm
Dude,
calling
I'm
it now.
convinced.
the funniest,
And
the funniest,
it's
definitely.
pure coincidence that I live here.
we
It's
gotta
pretty
move
good.
there.
It's pretty good. It's the best being overseas and being Australian. That's what I mean by funniest. Like you go overseas and everyone's just like, "You're Australian," and you open your mouth and you're like, "I do sound like an idiot." It's pretty fun. It's pretty good. I like
Hey, dude,
that.
Australians are like sneaky intellectuals, huh?
Yep.
They're just like,
Yeah, but but because of tall poppy syndrome, we shoot them down as they should be. Wise guys. Don't try too hard.
don't try to get a bit too much.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've really
It's harsh.
forsaken our forefathers by giving that list any credit at all.
Yeah.
Should have sat
Pathetic.
there. Spray on skin, still too long. Figure out a way to imagine skin on you, then I'll be impressed. Oh, so you figured out how to imagine it, did you?
Also, what is spray on
well,
skin?
imagine
You just
this.
What is spray
This
on
one's for you,
skin?
person that doesn't exist.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy. No, that is sick. though. That is pretty mad. We should try to invent something.
I think we did.
How about
Good
that
times.
pen? You holding a pen, or I imagine
No,
it?
the tiny little toothpaste.
Australian. You know the pens with all the little clickers? Just add. We can just add one. Multicolored one.
There we go.
Done.
And then you add that to the list.
Add that to the
No,
list.
dude, that
And now
would
they
make
colour.
us. If we
White.
keep doing that shit, if we keep doing that,
What?
it'll make us New
Useful.
Zealand.
The
Extremely
white
useful. Sorry.
It'll just make us New Zealand if we start doing that, dude. Their inventions were
Yeah,
so much land.
There's some good shit there.
Yeah, so we don't want to be like the guys
so
that
lame.
invented
Yeah.
jogging.
Yeah.
Did not invent jogging.
Fuck you, dude.
Someone else has jogged before that. And even if you did invent jogging, why did you do it?
Dude, I know that the early man, I don't know about anything about the early man, but I can tell you that man was jogging.
At some point.
New Zealanders are nicer than us. I'm going to give them that. They're
Yeah, they
nicer.
are.
They're way nicer.
This is
They're
really
nice
strange.
people.
I have done a video paying them out that I thought would get a bunch of hate.
And they're like,
then,
oh, it's true,
we'll
bro.
play it. Yeah, I'd be down.
They are the nicest people.
My tribe has led me to disbelief. I feel like I'm in one of those movies where I have never met the other side, and then I realize that I, in fact, am the bad guy.
Exactly.
That's very much
But
what
question.
you do with Australia. This whole time we thought that there was this massive rivalry between us.
Yeah.
No.
They're way
But question:
nicer.
should a society be that nice? Australians aren't unnice, but
Yeah.
you know, I think like the Kiwis are a bit too nice.
Oh damn! It's under the couch, man.
It's
Yeah, they kind of do have that. Kiwis are very nice unless you're yelling at like some Maoris in a hotel room in North Sydney. Because my friends did that in high school. They were like, keep it down, Dick, and then they were just like going home, and they were just like, shut up. And two Maori guys proceeded to come down in their like dressing gowns and punch one of my mates so hard in the teeth that his two teeth just went rink into his like head.
What is two front teeth?
Yeah.
That's a cartoon.
Yeah. They went, no, not up, back. Like,
Oh, they went back.
but like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. He had to get two fake teeth put in. So don't yell at Maoris.
Well, learned his lesson.
Yeah, don't yell at Maoris in. I would say don't ever yell at Maoris, but generally,
Yeah,
other
especially
than
don't
that,
yell at them when they're in 90s, apparently.
yeah. But other than that, like, yeah, nicest.
I would love to see that. Two large, 8 feet tall,
Yes.
scary Maoris
Yeah.
with those 19th century hoodie things coming out.
Yeah.
Little whale oil lamp.
Yeah.
I thought I told you to shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
What did you say, cuz? Boom. Yeah.
What a great moment of life. It's kind of worth getting your teeth punched in.
Well, you know,
Probably not in the grand scheme of things.
he was from a rich family that could easily afford the replacement drill-in teeth, so everything.
So it
worked
was a
out.
happy ending.
Happy ending.
So his teeth are fake.
Two front teeth are
Yeah,
fake.
they don't grow back, do they?
No, they
No,
don't.
your friend wasn't 7 at the time.
No, he was 17.
the Maori
Damn,
dude that
just a
punched him was
decade too
7.
late.
The Maori dude that punched him was 7.
Yeah. It was, I thought you were 25.
So brutal. So,
All right,
yeah.
last segment of the pod. Have you guys heard about a new steamy relationship brewing? Justin Trudeau is dating Katy Perry.
Oh, I did hear
Oh
about
my
that.
God.
He's
What
an
a
obnoxious
weird combo.
relationship.
he's punching.
Is he?
No,
Come
I don't
on.
think he
Is
is.
he
Really?
I think Katie's punching.
Really?
Justin Trudeau's a very handsome man.
Yeah.
Katie is a very past her use by date.
Shit.
She's always shaving her head. Always doing. It's like it's incredible. That relationship is going to be a battle of the cringe. Who is going to do
that's
the
kinda
lamest
true.
thing?
That's
Can
very
I get
true.
Can I get a pass on one sexist joke?
Don't look at me. Go
I mean,
hard.
it is this podcast.
Yeah.
You are granted.
Katy Perry is the joint that has been passed around a bit too much, in my opinion.
Yes, very good. Very good.
He's
I
definitely
like the
com-
marijuana.
He's definitely a comedian of the podcast.
Definitely, yes.
Yes.
I get it because weed gets passed
Catholic
around.
values have gone down the tubes. If I can just add that to an addendum to the joke, just wanted to do that.
And let's not forget,
That's
dude.
what they call in the biz a topper. No, but in all seriousness, you should be ashamed of yourself and what has happened to the values of society.
Yes.
And let's
Alright,
not
now we
forget,
can
she
move
is insane as well. Just
she?
as a side note, she is a bit batshit
Wasn't
crazy.
she? Why is she the joint? Wasn't she just married to Orlando Bloom or something?
Yeah, dude. But like, I think
Before that.
that's she was married. She's
She's
had
been around.
well, Russell Brand initially. Remember that?
yeah.
So she had 2 boyfriends.
No, no.
Wow, the real Muslim is coming out.
I know.
That is,
What a whore.
I would say that is too many.
Too many.
That is too much. I would
Dude, that thing
imagine.
where she went to space.
Shit, that nobody liked that. No one on earth.
Yeah, I think isn't that great that she went to space and immediately had to apologize for
I
going
feel-
to space
yeah.
because of how cringy she
I do
is.
feel kind of bad for her, but it's like I don't know what she
How
expected.
could you feel bad for Katy Perry? Katy Perry hasn't had enough public humiliation, frankly.
I mean, she
The
just
fact that she still has a career is an insult to humanity.
to live in that much of a bubble to be like I went to space. But like if someone went to space in the 90s, they would be loved. You have to admit. The zeitgeist has changed.
You would be loved if you didn't make it an advertisement for your album and still no one listened to
That was
it.
Yeah,
bad.
and you
That
would
was
be
bad.
loved if that was your job and you worked your entire life in the field of space exploration. But if you're a has-been pop star,
You reckon?
no,
maybe you're
dude.
right, maybe
What are
you're
you
right.
doing in space?
It's weird. It's very weird. Promoting her
Wish she
out.
stayed there.
Jesus Christ. Well, I hope she's happy with her new, very annoying, lispy boyfriend, personally.
Yes, and I
And-
think we can only guess that both of them will get less annoying.
Oh,
their
definitely.
relationship
They'll
together.
calm each other out. That's how it-
I think Justin Trudeau himself is going through a bit of a midlife situation. Dude, he had a great wife and kids. He used to be like
Yeah, what
the
happened
poster
there?
child.
So they
I think
broke
he
up.
cheated on her.
Right.
Oh, is that what happened? No,
yeah,
I
I
thought
think-
that they had a divorce because of the demands of the office.
Right. I don't know.
Dude, I think he cheated on her.
Damn. You heard it here first.
Doing it while you're prime minister.
Wait. But I mean,
I mean, what is this? The United
when
States?
else are you gonna do it? That's when you're
Yeah,
the
you
highest,
do.
dude.
True.
Let me just look up Justin Trudeau.
All right. I still can't believe he's out. Like, I thought he was going to be like presidente for
Divorced.
life, that guy. But he really got a lot of hate by
Wow.
the end.
Isn't
Good
it sad that he
riddance.
now, I think, mostly wanders around supermarkets in Canada? Remember me? Yes. Cheerios are in aisle 4. Do you work here?
Yes.
I wish I did.
yeah.
They won't hire me.
Oh,
What does he
shit.
do now?
They're very working class here. They don't like me. I don't know. You would lose. I feel like a person like him would lose a lot of direction in
Being
life.
Canadian.
He would just
So lame. That was his final message.
keep
before
being
leaving.
Canadian.
Keep being Canadian.
Can't really
and
help
I'll
that.
Keep being Canadian too. See, this is what I don't understand which one's cringier. I can't put my... Because you just know if Justin Trudeau went to space, he would do something that... Oh my God.
It'd be bad.
Well, we don't know why they divorced, but there's rumors of infidelity.
Maybe he's a whore. Well, you're saying he's a whore too. Perfect. Two whores.
Two annoying whores.
Stay away from our hills hoist, you whores.
Yeah.
But it's not confirmed.
You ever get
They're
a
all
wound,
ours.
don't come to us for your spray-on skin.
It's not happening.
As you probably already have it as you're a developed nation. I'm pretty sure that everyone has
Everyone
it.
has it. Just know
Yeah,
that we
well,
made
we
it.
made it.
Be grateful.
Don't slap a made in Canada over the made in Australia sticker.
I wonder what they've made. What's Canada made? I'll field this one, gentlemen.
Canada actually has done a few things as well.
It's probably a lot.
Nah.
Nah, maple
I bet you
syrup.
it's just poutine.
Peanut butter,
Whoa.
Yeah, see, there you go. Come on, that's
snowmobile,
Of course.
Oh, wow.
IMAX.
Dude, that sucks. What, they made a bigger screen?
Rubbish bag.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's not bad. Insulin.
That's not on
Nah,
my
that
list.
sucks.
Apparently, basketball.
that sucks.
After garbage bag. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very practical.
Basketball, the sport.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
apparently. Hawaiian pizza. You'd be happy with
Okay,
that.
well, yeah, that's up there.
Yeah.
Trojan ballistic suit of armor. It's a protection suit designed
The Wonder Bra.
for Canadian soldiers.
Oh, wow. Basketball, yeah.
Or just for Canadian soldiers.
Actually, yeah, and that's pretty much it. Wonder bra, yeah.
Well, if we gave you spray on skin, can you give us some of that body armor?
That's sick. Walkie-talkies.
Bro, our inventions are so much better than theirs.
They are.
Yeah, no, we're killing it.
Hockey. Lacrosse.
We're awesome.
I think, like, besides England and the US, and maybe now China, we would be up there.
Wait,
Yeah.
the pacemaker.
Well, maybe Soviet Union. would have a few.
Pacemaker.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's us, bro.
It said them. It's who
Oh, no,
knows?
we had the
being
electronic
Yeah,
pacemaker.
Well, fuck, whatever.
Either way, we win, they lose.
Yeah.
Electronic pussy.
Who invented
came
the
up with
flashlight?
Electronic pussy.
America.
Nah, Japan for sure.
Let's
I'm
look up.
Googling it.
Yeah, who invented the flashlight?
Who invented... Well,
I bet you his name is something like Earl G. Nightingale.
it was invented by a grad student known as Steve...
It's America.
No.
It is. It says Illinois.
Steve
Stevie Pussy
Shubin.
Magnet. Huh?
Steve Shubin
Yeah,
was
America.
the guy who invented... Yeah, America. But
I don't know. Shubin sounds pretty Japanese to me.
yeah, I
that's
think
true.
he's an Asian American.
Oh, maybe he is.
Yes. So everyone's right.
Mr.
Mostly me.
Steve Shubin. All right, let's see. Is he proud enough to put his face on Google?
His initial name was the Quick
I
Shot.
don't think that's him. But maybe that is him.
Oh, dude, that's so scary.
Oh,
That was his
my
prototype, was it?
God.
I don't know if
That
it
is so scary.
Oh,
That
that's
is
crazy.
so.
Yeah, it's a US patent.
Has anyone had a good experience with a fleshlight? Let us know in the comments.
Not me. That's for sure.
Have you ever had the feeling afterwards, quote, I don't need her at all anymore?
I doubt it. I really doubt it. I don't see how anyone
Dude,
could.
guess who invented the sex toy?
Japan.
Apparently Greece did, which makes so much sense.
Kind of makes sense.
The sex.
I think they mean dildo. Anyways, I just go
All
on.
right. That was probably in ancient Greece too.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for no lady.
Oh, someone said Germany
No,
would have
this is-
lots. Yeah, probably.
Huh?
Someone said Germany would have lots of inventions as well. I was like, yeah.
Oh, they would have. Germany would have the most, maybe. I reckon. The craziest.
I think America would definitely have
Really?
I mean,
those.
surely the Chinese have had the most. They've had so much time.
Chinese?
No, well, I mean, like, I think there was like way more inventions in the last 50 years than like the last 300 years kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think America would
Nonetheless,
be at the top for
I
sure.
stand not corrected. I think that 5,000 years is enough time to outweigh it, especially seeing as up until about the Chinese Revolution, they didn't seem to do anything except for build rooms.
That's right.
Rooms?
Try and come up with 9,999 and a half rooms. That's what they did. They invented the half room, whatever that is.
What are you talking about?
They had this palace,
Oh, right.
and they say, because God has 10,000 rooms,
Yeah.
the emperor could only have 9,999 and a half rooms.
So dumb.
So did he have that? No, he had 903 rooms. So he lied about it.
What does he do with those rooms?
Puts not that many hot Chinese wenches in it.
Right. Puts old DVDs of Midsummer Murders in them.
Yeah, so they invented Midsummer Murders. And it was a pure accident that they invented DVDs. That was out of necessity to store this.
Something to
very
put in the
important
rooms.
information.
Right?
What a practical invention.
Another murder in town, is it? It's a very murderous town. Sorry, that show sucks.
That was the last segment. We were supposed to talk about the Gaza ceasefire, but that didn't make
That
the
little
cut.
thing. That little thing.
Nah,
Up
there's
late.
more time for that.
Up late?
Up late. Yeah,
you
and
wanna
what else
hear
was up
about
late?
that-
Oh, the Saudi Arabia one, yes.
If you want to hear about the Middle East generally,
We really
sign
should
up.
title this podcast, You Don't Say.
Yeah. Yes.
Everyone, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed
Guinness
yourself.
World Records.
We'll see you guys in a couple of days. Take care. Bye-bye.